normally happens is application forms are available for applicants to fill in, then verification exercise is normally conducted, out of which deserving applicants are selected for the issuance of the grant. And on the seed capital, I think either through the TED fund or whatever organization, I think we need to get a revolving fund that can be given. If we have revolving fund, as this month returns, we gather and give the next person such a way that it will take a long time for the people to share. These are the few contributions that I am making for now, and I will reserve the remaining until in subsequent presentations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We are taking the winner of the sale. The first person to make a comment. I don't know if any of our guests wishes to make further comments.
Yes, I will make the Vice Chancellor, the distinguished committee members, my colleagues. Congratulations once more. I won't repeat so much of what he has said. But I will talk on two issues. The first one, we have made our task easy because we have knowledge, experience, and are aware of several models of science park across the world. Indeed, we even belong to World Monopolies Association, the body that is responsible association of all science and industrial parks in the world. Under their umbrella and with the intervention of UNESCO, we have interacted with several other owners of different parks, both in the universities, research centers, and other industries in the world. In fact, we are being involved in an effort to establish that of the federal government of Nigeria in Shesko, in Abuja, Nigeria. There have been a lot of documents. We work with this World Police Association in developing program, plans, and agreement since 2010. As a result, when we are coming here, we are wondering if we come, which model do we advocate, which one do we commence? We congratulate you for taking the leads that passion out where you want to place emphasis. What is very, very important, as he touched, my team leader touched in the beginning, what we want to see immediately or when anyone comes, it's not these drawings of these are the buildings that will come, but a model with clearly a model should be built with a clear section that this is where banking sector is going to be, this is where custom are going to be, so that if the controller of custom come here and say, okay, custom can start building our own for our accommodation, because the park will have everybody so that it is a one-stop shop. Whatever you want to market, whatever you want, all services you will be needing to import, to export, will be obtainable there. Therefore, it is the model that as we come here from science and technology, we say, okay, this is what science and technology will do. And individual parastatals of the ministry, there and then we say, this is where you will intervene, this is where you will participate. Therefore, it is very important. You have permanent sites. In the permanent sites, those, as you said, several have indicated interest, willing to go to the permanent site and comment. Now, along with the agreement, the mode of interaction or participation or cooperation or collaboration, there should be a model of what it is, so that when I come to offer the services or the participation, I won't bias you to my own interests. Already you have your standard, you have your program, the way we want it to be. On our own, to make our visit here conclusive, we'll discuss among ourselves looking at what you are already doing, to see how we key in, even at the temporary level, what would each para-startup of the Ministry of Science and Technology doing with you in order to enhance what you are doing, so that our disease will have setting the next line of action that we want to see resolved as a result. Thank you very much.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Vice Chancellor. I would say, really, the lion is roaring. Yes, we can see that already with what you presented. As a ministry, Federal Ministry of Science and Technology, representing government in this particular issue, there are critical areas that we really want to see in this park. You've said it rightly that an industrial park should be able to attract investment. That's key. That's critical. Because without that, an industrial park will not be viable, will not see that commercialization that is needed. So as a ministry, we want to see that in this industrial park, just like you rightly stated, there are critical areas that we want, as a ministry, we want to check, that will also help us in collaborating with you at a different individual parastatal. Number one, in an industrial park, as a government, and those that are in business too, we want to see, will this park key into the industrial development program of the government? Is key. Because without that, the other aspect that we need to see, or we want in science and technology innovation, will not be there. Because we're looking at science and technology innovation as a driver of the strategy for the economic growth of this nation. So if you have good programs for industrial development, that will lead to the second point, which is the economic growth of the nation. And that will key into our ERGP of the government. That's the Economic Recovery Growth Plan of the government. These two areas are very, very important. And once we have that, just like you rightly pointed out, we need to see job creation that will come in. In this wise, we want to see that in your park, where you now have different companies, different industries that are there, we want to see a situation where they will also be interactive. It is possible that some of the industries that you have, some of the wastes that are coming from that industry should serve as a source of what? Raw material for other industries to take off. I'm so happy that you mentioned that in the park, for now, you are focusing on two things: ICT and green technology. That is key. Now, we know that in the world now, you have wastes from ICT occupying everywhere. So what do we do if you're having that situation? And even what we're having now. So your park should also be addressing this, because we're looking at arrangements that will bring about job creation. So if that is key into your model, it will definitely make the park very viable. The other issue I want to make is that already you have a land, okay? I think domicile in the university.
Yes.
Oh, that's beautiful.
50 hectares. They asked for 10 hectares.
Beautiful. Because most
space to build anything they want.
This is interesting, sir. Is what is needed when you want to have a park, because your land, the landscape should be a flexible one. We don't want to go into some problems where your industries are coming up. That is very, very important that we have that. Now, the last thing I want to make, which is in terms of partnership and collaboration. That is what we're here as agencies. We have our various mandates, and with those mandates that we have, we can key into the programs that you have in the industrial park. I will tell you, for example, in my institute, that is the National Research Institute for Chemical Technology, when you quickly mentioned green technology or renewable energy processes, these are the areas that we are already into that. But the question, just like my leader asked before, what are the key areas that you want to look at in this renewable energy of a thing? Are you just only looking at sources from organic, sources from inorganic? We need to know that. Are you looking at wind technology or any other form? But I want to quickly make this, whichever form that you're looking at, now that you're even into ICT, the future of renewable energy is in the metal technology, metals, extractive metals. Because if you look at your handset, you have batteries, okay? And if we begin to look at, in our localities, in the different areas, just like you mentioned, this park can be viable in other parts of the country. If you look at the raw materials in those areas, whether in the north central, in the northwest, whichever area, if there are mineral resources where we can go into extraction of these metals, that can be used in renewable energy as for part of production of renewable energy, I think it would be a very